Hi, Facebook Live. Welcome to Sex, the Story Behind the Pleasure. I was wondering, this is a new setting for me to do the broadcast in. I'm in my car and it's just started raining, so hopefully I can get through the broadcast before anything really crazy happens. But I'm Shamel Jackson, the owner of Breaking It Down with C. Jackson, author of Weight Women in Intimate Tales. I have my shirt on. You can't hardly see it, but that is my first book that I published last September. So it's almost a year since I first published it. As I said, this is Sex, the Story Behind the Pleasure. I do weekly broadcasts here at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, and I'm here in the car in the rain. But you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And so I just want to see how you guys weekend. We had a holiday yesterday, Memorial Day weekend. Did you guys have to work? Did you go out of town? Here in Memphis, it stormed Saturday night, and so a lot of people didn't have power. A lot of people still don't have power, but I am lucky to have power right now. Some family members didn't have power, or they still don't have power, and so it's just a lot of things that are going on over this Memorial Day weekend. But overall, outside of the storm that happened, and I hope it's not a storm again, but it's just raining right now. So outside of that, I had a great weekend. Ate some barbecue, relaxed, all that great stuff. And I'm off this week from my day job, because I'm doing this whole part-time entrepreneur thing. Whoop whoop. But I am off this whole week from my job, so really not off from everything. But still, it's all good because I enjoy doing this. So when I do work, I come home and I work on this most days. So it's all good. But anyway, May and June, I've been focusing a lot on parents and sex, like how parents talk to their kids about sex, or what did your parent talk to you about sex. So or another culture, like the Dutch culture that I talked about 2 weeks ago from today, and how they talk to how they teach their kids about sex. And you come in the replay or in the middle of the broadcast, please go ahead and share this with your followers, everyone you know, family members, whoever. So, also I do upload these to YouTube, so you will find them on YouTube as well. But anyway, back to parents and sex. So that's what I've been focused on in May and June, because May we celebrate Mother's Day, and then June we celebrate Father's Day. And if you come in, please say hi and tell me where you're tuning in from. I always want to know. Or just speak. You don't have to, if you don't want to tell me where you're tuning from, that's fine. But please feel free to come in and speak and comment, even if you're not on here live and you're watching the replay. But June we celebrate Father's Day. So this will probably be the last broadcast you hear me talk about something that my mom told me until after June. And so June, we're going to be focusing a lot on men and fathers and all that type of stuff as far as sex, relationships, and love. So I'm excited. I'm so excited about it. I've heard a lot of good things about dads, and just in the Hollywood realm, or in the, just not in the Hollywood realm. So it's all good. But and that just made me think about Sierra and Russell Wilson. So I'm gonna save that for June when we get to the fathers. I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited. But anyway, if you missed the broadcast last week, I had a guest on the show, and so please go ahead and catch. We had a good time, y'all. Like, anytime we have a guest on, it's always awesome. I love having guests on because we just like bounce off each other. So please tune in, watch the last one from last week. I had a guest on. But yeah, so go ahead and share this. If it's your first time coming in, type a 1 in the screen, and let me know how you heard about the broadcast and where you're tuning in from. But yeah, so this week I want to talk about things that my mom told me. I titled this broadcast, Parents Do Not Understand. I got that little emoji like this. And, it's kind of like, really? So, parents do not understand. It made me think about Will Smith had a song a long time ago called Parents Just Don't Understand. So, as I was thinking about that song, it made me think about, last week too, because I went to a 5th grade promotional ceremony at my nephew's school. His promotional ceremony. So this is where this broadcast all stemmed from. So I was thinking about how the kids were dressed. I'm like, man, did I dress like a baby in 5th grade? Like, did I dress like a baby? Like, I don't know. Did I dress like a baby? Or did I just don't know. Did my mom dress me like a baby? So I'm sitting here thinking, what's going on? But anyway, I remember, when 6th grade was part of elementary. And we had a 6th grade graduation, y'all. Look, I wasn't planning to tell this to y'all, but guess what? My mama still got my white dress. First of all, we all had to wear white. Like, the girls had to wear white. You couldn't wear everything you want to wear. You had to wear white. And so my mom still got that dress. She has not given it away. I wish I had it with me right now, but I posted it on my face. I posted it somewhere. I'm gonna post it again. I'm gonna try to post it again. It's somewhere. But she still has my dress from 6th grade promotion, Valentine Jaguars. Whoop whoop. If you've been there, that's a shout out. Best optional school in Memphis, Tennessee. But she still has it. So I remember going to the 7th grade. That was middle school back then. I asked my mom, can I wear my hair down like like it is now? My hair was probably this long when I was in 6th grade. I wanted to wear it all down. She said, no, y'all. She said no. And I was just like, really? Like, what? Why I can't wear my hair down? I don't want to wear no ponytail and like a little girl. Yada, yada, yada. I don't want to do it. But, of course, I didn't have a say. So I ended up wearing like a ponytail right here and the rest of it down. And so for the first day of school was 7th grade. And so I remember like it was yesterday, y'all. I went to gym class and the girl, and she on my friends list too. And we went to elementary school together. And so she knew I wore ponytails and all that type of stuff. And so she was like, Shamel still wearing a ponytail. She probably don't remember this at all. But I do. I don't know how I remember stuff like this. I just do. I don't really know. And so, she said, Shamel still wearing ponytails. I don't even know what I didn't cry or anything. I don't think I said anything. But, so I couldn't wear my hair all down. I was like, what is the big deal? And so, eventually I did wear my hair down, obviously. I don't remember when, but I eventually did. It probably was 8th grade. So, I was still 12, 7th grade, then turned 13. They don't want you to look too grown. Yes, they don't want you to look too grown. And so, that's exactly what I was thinking at the promotional last week. I felt like my mom. I'm like, you don't understand. I just want to look cute. And that's the problem. I want to look cute because when you wear your hair down, the boys going to be checking you out and all this other stuff. So now I see parents do understand. So that's why I did the emoji like, do parents understand? Yes, they do. Because I'm looking at these girls today like, oh my goodness, where is your mom? And it's up to the parent to choose how they want to dress their child. But I've seen children that are 10 that dress like they are 10. So they sell these clothes. And so, but I'm just tripping out like some of the girls I'm seeing at the promotion and saying, I'm like, these people 10? Maybe I look more 10 than they do. Something ain't right. And so, and I find myself as a teacher putting the mom role on, like, girl, no, you can't do this. But that goes into a whole nother broadcast about what you choose to wear and why you choose to wear it as you get older. That's a whole nother broadcast that we would do later. But she didn't want me to look too grown, and so that I'm leading to when I'm in high school, as far as getting to the dating, liking boys, and all this type of stuff. I talked about this a couple of broadcasts ago where my mom was like, I told her this boy gave me his phone number, and I asked her, can I call him? What I do that for? She said no, he's supposed to call you. I'm thinking, well, he gave me his number, so I'm gonna call him. And so, but I don't know if I did or I snuck. I don't even eventually. I was scared to do. I eventually called him. I hung up. I don't remember, but needs to say we didn't date or anything. So fast forward to I actually started dating for real. First boyfriend, it was cool or whatever. We broke up. Well, it was cool at first, and then we broke up. Some things that went down. And so my mom eventually found out about those things. And so, it was all over then. I didn't say anything, but it was all over then. And so years later, me and him got back together. And so she, why y'all getting back together? And he gonna do this and I'm just like, Mom, I'm thinking to myself, you don't understand. You know, we all said this. I love him. So I'm laughing because it's ridiculous. And so I talk about this in my book Wait. I talk about this in more detail, but it's ridiculous, but it happens. Nothing has really changed. Like, nothing has changed. And you know, so I played the fool at least once. Like, I played the fool. I ain't gonna lie. I was first to tell you I did play the fool, and that time I did, and I didn't have to. But so you know, we started dating again, and so he kind of like disappeared, and I did the chasing and all that, and so we eventually just, you know, it just ended, because, you know, it ended. And so I didn't really tell my mama why it ended, so it was a whole, you know, I told you so, yada yada yada, and I'm just like, oh gosh. And at the end of the day, she was right. She was so right. Like, she was right. I can't even be mad, and I'm just grateful that I did have parents that, you know, raised me the way that they did. I don't regret those. You know, at the time I'm thinking they're being so unfair. Like, you trying to ruin my life, all that stuff. But I didn't just go off on them. Like, I didn't go off on my parents. Like, I accepted whatever they said, and I went on with my life, because I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do? Beat them up? You know, some kids do that today. Yes, they do. But I wasn't going to beat my parents up. I'm just going to cry and then move on, and I got over it. And so eventually I'm growing. I can wear my hair down whenever I want to. I can choose to date. Well, I won't say I can choose to date whoever I want to, but I don't have to ask them, can I date this person, or whatever the case may be. I now have I'm at the maturity level where I can make a decision for myself on who is right for me today. They have raised me and all that great stuff to figure out what I need to do in my own life. And of course, they're going to be there for advice, but parents do understand. So that's what I really wanted to say. Parents do understand. And it's like, you know, they don't want, Andrea Brown said on the broadcast, she said, they don't want me to look too grown. Exactly. Like, we don't want to get too grown so quick. Like, once you get grown, it's not like you can go back. Like, you can't go back to being a child. So that makes me think about, you know, when you come out the womb, you drinking milk. You're not eating neck bones and cornbread when you come out the womb. Like, you gotta grow to that point. You just can't come out eating hamburgers. You drink milk, and then you go from baby food, and you go to all that is a process. And so it's like, I think it's in Songs of Solomon, but it talks about do not awaken. If not Song of Solomon, you can Google it. It'll bring up the scripture. Do not awaken love before it's time. And so, you know, you probably thinking wearing your hair down, all of that, that don't lead to anything. Yes, it does. Like, your mindset kind of changes as you go alone in this world about certain things you do, what you choose to wear, what you choose to say. All of that goes into love and relationships and sexuality. All of that is a part of it. So it's just, you know, do not awaken love before it's time. You know, I didn't, a lot of girls get their hair color, get the sew-ins, you know, that's the thing now, but, to each his own. I'm just tripping. I'm thinking about how I'm going to be a parent. I don't even know. My girl's going to be like, Mom, what? They probably going to do the same thing I did. Probably worse. I don't really know. And so, I ain't going to be able to take it. My mama said, I'm glad I'm done raising y'all, because if I had to raise a child in this day and time, she probably having a fight, because she'd be like, no to all this stuff that's going on, like what we wear and what they wear. I don't wear it, but what they wear and all of that. So parents do understand. But what are some things I've talked, but I want to hear from you all. What are some things that you thought your parents were doing that you thought was so unfair? It started raining, y'all. Look at that. And I had a great connection. I'm really outside this church that my nephews have basketball practice. So I'm outside doing this, and I'm going to see what they're talking about or doing. And so, but anyway, what are some things that you guys thought your parents did was so unfair as far as, you know, relationships, sex, love, dating, all of that stuff? So what are some things you thought the world was going to end if you could not do this? If you could not do it? So I'm not a makeup person, but I don't even remember with my mama so I could wear makeup. But I know I didn't get nails till I was 16. You know, things are different now, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't get nails and stuff till I was 16, artificial nails, till I was 16, and that's when I got color in my hair, too. I was 16. So, I thought I was doing something, y'all, like 16. Ooh, I'm grown. Yeah, no. So, I'm getting hot, y'all, and I had to air off. But it's nice outside. Like, I like this, but speaking of, I don't want to always do it in my car, which reminds me, I am looking for a new place to do my broadcast on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. Preferably, I need that 6 to 8 time frame to set up and then break down and all that type of stuff. So if you guys know of places in the Memphis area that I can do a broadcast, I'm still checking on libraries. They charge a certain amount. I'm just like, okay, I don't know if I want to do that. So I'm still working on that. And they have little rooms in the library, but you can't, those study rooms, you can't reserve them. So it's kind of like I'd be taking a chance. Like I was going to try to do it today, but I ended up in the car. So I'm looking for a space to do that. And I'll be grateful for whatever you guys recommend. But go ahead, and I don't always want to be the one talking, you know, all the time. I love to hear from you all. Like, what did your parents tell you? Some things your parents did or told you that you thought was so unfair. 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 And I'm doing good, y'all. We're 7. It doesn't even feel like I've talked that long. Like, it really does not feel that way. I feel like it goes by so fast. It's 7:17 now. And so, yeah. And Drew, I'm still thinking about, Drew, what you said. They don't want you to look too grown. But you know what? My hair used to be short. It's long now, but I used to wear my hair short, y'all, because I was trying to look grown. Because I was grown and I wanted to look grown. I feel like short hair made me look older, which, you know, some days it did, and some days people are like, what, are you 31 or 16? But, you know, I'm embracing my youthful face. I'm going to be so grateful. I'm beginning to get more grateful for it. And even when I get 60, I'm probably going to look 40 around here on y'all. So, my future husband is going to be amazed that I'm going to look 40 at 60. What library did you go to? I was able to reserve. Oh, wow. You was real? I went to Cordova. But, you know, I thought at Germantown, you have to be a resident of Germantown to go check out books at their library. I went to a workshop that they had, but as far as checking out books and stuff, or reserve a room, I thought you had to be a resident of Germantown. I mean, that's not far. I can still check them out, but I just assumed that you had to live in Germantown to do the night. What time do they close? Maybe I can still call them. It's after 7 now. So they might be still closed. Or they might be closed. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's, you know, it's a lot of things I got going on, y'all. Y'all, this Sunday, I'm filming for a talk show. And so, I've never been on TV, y'all. And I'm going to give y'all more details about that and post it on the page and all that. I've never been on TV. I've been in the newspaper. I've been on the radio. On Facebook Live. But I was talking to the host, and he said, it's the same thing. You're just hosting your broadcast. I said, no, it's not, because as a host, I have control. But I'm not the host. I'm the guest on the show, so he has control over what's going on. So it's a little bit different, and it's going on TV. And so I'm filming for that on Sunday, y'all. So I gotta get ready for that. Like, that's huge. But I'm excited about it, and I'm still working on the events for the teen event on July 22nd. So save the date, y'all. I seen the draft of the flyer today. That thing is nice. And so I'm just excited. I'm excited about the people that's on my, you know, panel. I'm excited about people that's want to participate. I'm just excited about everything. I've been working on a curriculum for pornography. I was up 2 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, working on it, and I actually started teaching it today to someone. I can't reveal that information. I don't know if I ever will be able to do that, but I'm teaching Hey, Venicia, hey, is this your first time coming in? You gotta type a 1 in the screen if this is your first time on the broadcast, and tell everybody where you coming from. Not sure when they close, but I was tutoring my nephew. Cool on the show. Thumbs up. Yeah, so I'm gonna be quiet on something else about the show, but I'm just gonna let y'all gotta stay in tune so y'all can find out what's going on. But you'll be fine. Yeah, cause I'm talking, like, I'm up here talking forever in the day about stuff I want to talk about, and so I have, it's gonna be fine. Y'all know I talk with my hands. Well, if y'all might not know, I'm telling you, I talk with my hands, and I'm trying to work on this eye thing. Like, I don't know how to do. That's just something I just do, and so I'm trying to work on this whole TV show etiquette. Like, Facebook Live, that's different, but it's TV. So I'm probably gonna be watching a lot of Oprah this week, and a lot of people. I'm the guest, but still, I'm gonna watch a lot of people that I listen to now have their own talk show. So I've been doing that, watching people who do Facebook Live, watching people who do talk shows and all that type of stuff. But now I'm on the side of this thing, and so, but Andrew, I'm sure when I'm gonna call. I'll just call when I get off here and see what's going on. But that's Sunday. I'm filming for that on Sunday. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I don't have a clue. Nope. Dallas. Which Venicia, where are you saying nope to? What are you saying nope to? Because I'll be asking like 10,000 questions in 2 seconds, and so I would forget what people are responding to. So what's the note to? Yep, Venice, shout out from Dallas, Texas. Woohoo! Y'all, I remember 4 years ago, I wanted to move to Dallas. Like, I was like trying to go to Dallas. Like, I took a bus there to go to a job fair. It was so crazy. And so, needless to say, I'm still in Memphis, but it's good. I'm so glad I stayed in Memphis. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna tell you why I'm so glad I stayed in Memphis, because breaking it down with C. Jackson probably wouldn't have happened had I not stayed in Memphis. So I'm glad I did. Besides, Memphis will always be home no matter where I go. But I'm glad I stayed, because I probably wouldn't have done none of this. I was trying to get away, go to Dallas or Houston. Maybe I would have started breaking it down, C. Jackson in Dallas. I don't know. But staying in Memphis led me to do a lot of other things, a lot of soul searching. And so, I need to write a book on that, y'all. I need to write a book on from 2013 to my life now. And I don't know, there may be several books. Yeah, I got a lot of books inside of me. Y'all don't even have a clue. I can write. And the thing is, I wasn't a reader I wasn't really a reader in school. Like, I struggled with reader comprehension. Well, I thought I did. Like, after a page of reading, I'm probably reading an article. I'm not reading it. Did you actually this? Yes. Okay. Okay, so you were saying, no, this not the first time tuning. Okay. All right. I guess I haven't seen, it's probably been a while since, because I used to do this on Periscope too. I think you were on Periscope, Venicia. You was following me on Periscope too in the broadcast. It's been almost a year since I started live broadcasting, y'all, which is amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. As I said, I got a teen event on July 22nd. Stay tuned for details on that. I should have all of the details finalized by the end of this week, and I'll post all of that out. It's gonna be exciting. It is exciting. It's exciting just to plan it, and it's work, but it's exciting work. And so that's me. Share the video with your followers. I'm going to upload this to YouTube as always. So if some people who don't get on Facebook, they can see it on YouTube. and that type of thing. But thank you guys for tuning in. And if you came in the middle, if you're watching the replay, still feel free to leave comments or topics that you would like to see on the broadcast. Like I said, June, I'm going to be focused on, men and fathers and all that type of stuff. So stuff my dad told me, other fathers I've heard about, fathers in the Hollywood area, in the Hollywood, seeing all of that. And so, exciting. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Bye.